Alright, so I don't actually know what I'm going to be going for today. I'm just gonna do like maybe zombified type stuff, I'm not sure yet. But I know that I am going to be wearing my white contacts. So I might put those in now. Grab them out of the container. God, I haven't worn contacts in like so long. Alright, so I might just do this side of my face normal and the other side is like a doesn't it look weird? I'm going to be using my foundation. Yeah. And my concealer. I'm not going to be using my MAC Select Cover Up today. But yeah. So put this in the back of your hand. Yeah. So I'm going to be using my Sigma Round Top Kabuki. This is the F82. And I'm not going to use a primer because I'm not wearing this all day. So now I'm going to put my concealer on, and this here falls out of the container when it's, I don't know, like it out of nowhere it just started falling out of the container. I'm going to be using my concealer brush, and I find this a lot easier to use if you spray it with water or MAC Fix Plus, which is what I do there usually. And blend this out with my finger. I don't like using concealer or foundation brushes to blend out concealer or anything. It's just personal preference, I just don't like it. I'm just looking, how weird is that? Normal? Weird. Normal? Weird. I'm gonna kill you. So I might just blend that in together. Just a little bit better. The reason why I'm not putting any foundation on this side is because I'll be putting like scar wax and this awesome, what is it called? Rigid Collodion. It's a scarring liquid. So what it does, you put it on and then it dries, and it's like it tightens the skin, so it makes it look like a scar or a cut or whatever. It looks so awesome, because what I like to do weird makeup like this rather than doing pretty makeup. Yeah, so my ultimate dream is to get into like special effects makeup. I love special effects. I'm using my 88 Original palette, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to take like, seeing as these are mostly matte colours, I'm going to be taking this blue right here and this, I might use this one. I'm going to use this brush here. This is just a, it's actually a painting brush, but I don't really care. And what I'm going to do for my eyes, actually I might use a thinner brush. I'm going to use this brush instead, sorry. This is just a cheapy one that I bought. And yeah, starting from the corners. Do not be perfect with this. Like, you know I'm sorry, this sounds kind of mean. You know on some older people, how they have those, like, it's like broken, paley, bluey, grey sort of lines on their legs or on their arms. Like, it's also on overweight people. Yeah, they have like broken lines. So you just want to Go through like that. From the lips. You know what you could do? I'm using my strongest hand. Oops. What you could also do, I just thought of this. If you have like this is my left hand, you could try and do that, seeing as you're not very stable. Seeing as it's your weaker hand, it probably has a better effect anyway. So nothing else is on that brush, I'm just blending that around. Alright, so under my eyes, I'm just using like this random paintbrush, and I'm going to go in with a taupe colour and go over my lids. And in your crease, you'll make it so it goes all the way in and all the way out. And in here, so I don't know why I even used concealer, you don't have to. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the same brush and a darker taupey, sort of like a medium chocolatey colour, and deepen up that crease even more. So that part of my eye is now done. So what I'm going to do now, oh, where is it? Can you use that on your eye? No, I'm not going to trust that. Alright, so I'm grabbing a deep wine red eyeshadow, and I prefer that you wet your brush. What you're going to do, you're going to go right in on your waterline and in your lashes. And blend that out a bit. Makes your eyes look a little irritated. So this brush, blend that out. Alright, and for around my nose, grab a little bit of the red and mix it in with the white and go right around here. This makes you look like you've got some sort of fluish type thing. And I'm also going to be using fake blood. This is just to start to come out of your nose. So I'm taking that small brush here. And just make it go around and trace it right around your nose. Who actually inspired me to do these sort of videos was it Bethany? Bethany from I Wanted to See One Video. Yeah, she's my inspiration to start doing these. and right around here. Just make sure it's imperfect, like it doesn't have to be like perfectly done, just put it everywhere you want. Just in my waterline, I'm going to line it with a black pencil, actually a red pencil. See? Alright, now for this side of my face I'm going to start with the scars. Okay, so what I've done here, I put this scar adhesive stuff here, and to make it look like a scratched, and down here is where they sort of like, they aren't as harsh but I still scratched my skin. And I also let a bit of drop of blood go down around my teeth. Yeah. Actually it doesn't taste that bad. And on this side I made it look like I hit my head or something like that, you know. Like, yeah. Yeah. Okay, and I've also put a little bit of scar adhesive stuff there. Alright, so now I'm going to get started on this side of my face. Alright. So I'm going to be using some Benign Nose and Scar Wax, which is that there. And you really should have like a little spatula. I think mine is at my mother's house. But yeah. So basically just, oh, and also you'll need some type of oil for this part here. But yeah. So sort of massage it, like knead it between your hands. Right. So where shall I have like a cut type thing? Maybe here. And this is why you need like a moisturizer or an oil. I'm just using coconut oil, which is in the butter form. But yeah, you will most definitely need this. What you want to do is blend this into your natural skin, so you don't want any harsh lines whatsoever. I'm just blending this in. I'm blending this part here up. Right, now what you want to do, grab something that is sharp. Do not use a knife or a scalpel or anything like that. Just make sure it has a sharp-ish end. So what I will be using is an eyeshadow applicator, but I'm going to pull off the cotton part so it's like that. So from the eye crease, just hint in where you want it to separate. And start moving the skin upwards like this. And now it's your actual skin showing through. And I'm going to put a little bit of oil on this because it's starting to stick. blend the parts that are stuck up here. I'm blending this onto my actual lid. Taking away that, I don't need that part. Using this again. Really open that up. Just wiggling it through. So now it's more hollow. Right, so now what you want to do from this point onwards is get right into detail of how you want this to go. Alright, so that means that you will definitely need face makeup. You can use eyeshadows, but they do not work as well. If you use any type of like body paints, make sure that they are not oil based. If you're using fake blood, if you use an oil based like paint type stuff, the blood will literally just glide off and it doesn't look realistic whatsoever. So these are the ones that I got with the special effects pack a few years ago, and this is the Ben Nye FX Colour Wheel, and this is in CK number 4, Bruise and Abrasions, which I've got 3 of these. I don't know where the other ones are, but yeah. So you will need fine little brushes, you will need bigger brushes. So yeah, I'm going to be taking this, it's like a brownie red colour here, and getting right in the hollows of this part here to make it look deep. So that is done, grabbing another brush, and if I find it, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, so this brush, I'm taking the actual red colour, I'm putting this all on the inside, and you cannot do this without fake blood, I'm sorry, you just can't. And all the way in to where it leads to your eye. A little bit there. Make sure it's still sticking down. Okay, and now I'm taking, it's like a bluey, it's definitely got red in there, it's like a purpley colour, black. And this is going right on the edges to make it look like it's semi-healed, rottish type stuff. Alright, that part there is done. And I'm putting this also, like, oh, where is my scour sponge? I had a scour sponge that came with this, but I do not know what happened to it. Alright, so I'm patting this also on and around my eye, so it makes you look a bit feral. Imagine if someone was running after you like, I'm gonna kill you. And now you are adding your fake blood. Look at it go, it's like fake blood, because it is fake blood. I love fake blood. The more the merrier. In my opinion. Now I'm grabbing my foundation stick. This is the number 1W. This is the Krylon TV paint stick. And this is much paler and more pinky toned than my normal skin. And I'm actually blending this with a big fluffy brush. But I'm going to try my best and avoid getting rid of my dark circles. Use your fingers around the scar wax area. Just blend this part out. Alright, and so what I'm doing, I'm making it look like I've got big scars. So doing this all the way down. Seeing as I've already got foundation on, this will dry so quick, which I forgot all about. Make sure that you put this on before you have foundation on. Still works good. And another one. To like a Halloween party, I recommend that you don't put this on your lips. But yeah, look at it. Okay, now I'm going on to painting over it. So the colours that I used around here were these two, which were like the darkest two. Alright, so ones that I used for like here, I use this brush here. So I'm using the red. I'm joining this up to my eyeball. Just like a consistent scratch mark. Same with the other one. And for this one, I'm going so the thicker side of the brush is flat on, so then it gives it that rough look, like literally like my nails have been dragging on it. And then with my concealer brush, I'm putting concealer on there so it matches my skin. And to make it look like it's more deep, I'm going back in with that brush that I used, which I have no idea where I left it. Found it. I'm taking that blacky colour, going right along the side. Now I'm grabbing this brush and I'm tapping it in there, and then going right along and contouring. And on my ears, the back of my neck. Only do this if you're bald or you've got your hair tied up. right into it. And then I'm putting blood on my lips. Act like you're putting on lipstick for the first time. And for my nails, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to paint them like that.